back to another episode of the Pure Sounds Project. Today I'm excited to announce that I'm with Shiruka.
Hey!
Shiruka is a locally based Namibian artist, and I met her through live performances that she did and through social media, Instagram. And I'm so excited that I get to speak to her today and just kind of like get to know her better, get to know her process when it comes to creativity and her art, and yeah, just everything Shiruka. So let's go. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me here.
It's my pleasure.
It's a pleasure. Finally. We've been trying, but now, today it worked.
Yeah, last time we tried to film,
Yeah, it was just crazy.
It was a crazy day. So I like to always start off these conversations kind of like just finding out who you are, what is your background when it comes to music and art, and how all of that kind of developed who you are today.
All right, cool. So who's Shiruka? I'm from Angola, and I've been in Namibia now. It's almost 6 years.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, basically it became home too. And who's Shiruka? Shiruka is an artist, musician, guitar player, jewelry maker, photographer. I do a bit of graphic design because I work on my own photography for my product. I do my own market, so I do a little bit of graphic design. And what else? I don't know. I'll find out with time what other things I can do, but for now that's all I do. Yeah.
So did you grow up in like a musical family? Where does that inspiration come from?
Not really. I am the only musician in my family. As I know, I am the only one. And since I know myself, I'm just an artistic being. I started doing my drawings. I started being interested for music, and really no one else told me about it. I just started asking my mom, please get me a keyboard, please get me a guitar, because I wanted to explore more. And luckily I have a mom that is very supportive, and anything I want to embrace, she really gives me all the tools. Although she won't be there saying, yeah, you're great, you're amazing, but she'll just give me all the tools, and she will allow me to go and do what I have to do. Although she's very strict, but I know that she is very supportive.
Yeah. Oh no, that's awesome. Yeah, it's a blessing to have parents who support your creativity and your like artistic output, because a lot of people don't have that, and they kind of forced to do accounting and become CAs, and
oh no, as long as I have good grades, then she will support, because there was a time that I was doing bad in school, and she broke my guitar just to show me that.
Oh, wait a minute.
She's very strict. Like,
so so you came home with like a report card, or?
Oh yeah, my notes were very bad, and she said, okay, so no. But then after that, I started doing good in school again, and she got me another one. So
cool.
I forgive her.
Yeah. I think she probably was trying to teach you a lesson.
Yeah, like. She was, and it worked.
Yeah,
because you can't just in the real world, let's say, for being real, we can't just focus on art. We also have to make some income. So it's better you learn how to make some income with your art, or you are doing your art, but also you have a side job or a side hustle.
Yeah.
But you should never leave your art behind, of course.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. In terms of guitar playing, did you teach yourself? Did you go for lessons? And who were like your guitar heroes, if you have any?
I went for lessons, but not like something very formal. I didn't go to music school. I had friends who told me how to play guitar here and there. Whenever they have time, I go there and they teach me what they know, and then I just went to some YouTube videos and learned the rest by myself.
Yeah.
And it's just practice. The secret is just practice.
Yeah, putting in the time. So how was your first time performing with the guitar? Did you have any like stage fright and any embarrassing stories?
Always. You always get that stage fright. Until today I still have it. You just get a little bit nervous before you go on stage, because you know people are watching and actually paying attention to what you're singing. So yeah, of course I do. And you asked me if I have any guitar heroes.
Yeah.
Not like specific, like some people will say Jimi Hendrix or Slash. No, I don't have. I think I get a lot of inspirations from artists that sing and play their own instruments, and we find a lot. Like I used to watch a lot Avril Lavigne, because she sings and she plays guitar. There's Colby Calert. Those type of artists that they can play an instrument and sing them. It's enough for me.
Okay, so segueing into like playing guitar, and then obviously that leads into you songwriting and writing your own music. So when did you first start writing your own music?
In the beginning, I couldn't write my own songs. I couldn't, so I used to do a lot of covers. But then with time, I don't know how it happened. I think it was because of practicing other people's songs. I figured out how to write a song, like how to structure them. And one day I was just practicing my guitar, and then a whole song came.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, so that's how you do it. You just let it happen. You should not focus so much on like, okay, now I'm gonna write the first one, and then it must finish like that, and then it must have how many words. No, you should just play your instrument and let it come to you. The inspiration will come naturally. Yeah.
And what do you do when you have like a writer's block? So if you're in the flow and you're kind of like vibing and you're writing, and you just can't seem to finish or get to something that is a complete idea.
When it's like that, I try not to force. I just leave it there. I leave it there, and then sometimes after 1 week or two, you're gonna get the idea. Or if you have to finish, you can just sit with your paper there and visualize it. It will come. You just have to search for it inside. It's there. It's just sometimes we get stuck because we want it so bad, and we just end up getting stuck or blocked. We in the idea, but if you just let it flow, it will come naturally.
Yeah. I wanted to ask, what is one of your favorite lyrics that you've written yourself, and why? Like, what's the significance or the meaning?
Yeah, I have a song. It's called "Take a Little Walk Inside." It's the first song I wrote, and it's very meaningful for me because it says a lot. It was when I finally figured out that all the answers I'm looking for are not outside, they're inside. And because I used to go like taking walks outside, like literally, you go for a walk, but sometimes you forget to sit down and just close your eyes and take a walk inside yourself, just to find out like what are you feeling, what are your thoughts, instead of just looking for it outside. So I figured out that all answers I need are inside myself. So I wrote "Take a Little Walk Inside," and it's a song that a lot of people connect with. So
where do you see yourself playing within the artistic landscape?
Like this new generation is coming very, very strong and so creative. I see so many upcoming good artists, and I think that the Namibian music industry it's heading to a good path. But I just have one advice that let us really follow our hearts and do what we really like in terms of music. Because I see a lot of people who wants to start singing, they just start doing rap already.
Oh, really?
It's not just all about rap. There's a lot of styles we can explore instead of just hitting on rap and hip hop. It's good, like, if we can introduce like new instruments, new vibe, bring a whole new vibe. That's the plan. But it's very good. I see a lot of musicians playing their own instruments. A lot of people recording, even if it's just a home studio. People are putting work out there, and it's just really inspiring because we are not relying anymore on the mainstream. We are not relying anymore. Like, the idea is not being famous. The idea now is really putting quality music with quality out there and really express ourselves. Here in Namibia is where I grew. where I developed, where I started performing, being on stage. It's where I built my name, Shiruka. There in Angola, I was very young. I was still in high school. I go with my guitar. People know me, that girl that plays guitar, that girl that can sing and stuff. But then I moved here very early, and then it's just where I really started accepting and embracing the idea of being a performer, being a musician, being on stage and doing what I have to do. Because I was very shy, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna be with my guitar at home. I can play with my friends. I'll make some video covers, and then I'll put on Instagram. Everybody would know, and that's it. I never thought about being on stage, being on platforms like The Gathering, the Song Night, and having my own show, people having paying $20 to come see me. I was like, what?
Hey.
Okay, so I'm worth something. So yeah,
Definitely.
let me just accept that I am an artist and that's my path.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I have one final question relating to like just your musicianship and all of that. Like, what impact do you want to make, or where do you see yourself?
Yeah. Constantly I also ask myself that. I realized that I don't aim to be famous and being a celebrity, because I am a free soul, and I want to be able to be in the street and walking, going to the supermarket. I want to go to Katutura and buy my stuff, and I don't want the stuff of, I saw Shiruka here and there. No, I just want to be simple. But of course I do want to record my music. I want to release albums. I want people to see me as a musician. I want people to know that I do music, and I want to inspire other artists. But most of all, I want to express myself and show what I have inside, because we all have different feelings. I'll say we do different type of music, and there is space for all of us. So it's good if I can express myself, if I can release my songs, put my music out there, and so I know that in the night there's someone who's putting their headsets to listen to my music. It's amazing. It's enough. So that's where I see myself. Maybe having a home studio where I can just record my music and release. That's how I see myself. And of course I want to perform in big stages. I just don't aim to be a celebrity, because I don't want all that extra stuff that comes with.
It's about the music.
It's about the music.
Alright guys, so Shiruka is not just a musician, she's also a creative at heart. So she makes her own jewelry and has a jewelry line, as well as an upcoming fragrance line. And your jewelry line is called
Shiruka, your crystal wear.
Your crystal wear, and the fragrance line is going to be called
Shiruka, your crystal wear, sacred fragrances. I am very driven to the spiritual side of life, and I love crystals, and each stone has its own energy and its own benefits. I started collecting them, and I just saw myself with almost 50 crystals. So I had a lot of crystals. So, people need to know about them because they are so amazing. And I met a friend who makes jewelry, but she was not using the crystals, not yet. But somehow she told me how to make jewelry, all the practices and all the knots and how to work with rope. And I learned that from her, and I am very grateful that she told me that art. So I was like, why not put together? Why not find a way people can carry crystals instead of just having them? And then a friend of mine saw and was like, oh, I also want one. So I was like, I can make for you, but not for free. So, because I also have a business
Get that
side.
money.
I also have that entrepreneurship style. So he was like, I can pay. So I was like, so it's worth money. So I think I can use it, I can turn it into a business and also help people to know more about crystals and spread knowledge about crystals, because my vision is I want everyone at least to carry one crystal, whether a necklace or a bracelet, or you have it in your room. That's the aim. That's how I'm being driven.
So what is the gem that resonates closest to you?
Me personally, I am a Virgo. So the amethyst is my stone. But you don't just have one crystal. You can have 6 that can resonate with you. And still you can have as many crystals as you want. But of course you will always have some that resonates more with you. So I have the amethyst, which is the purple one, and the clear quartz. Yeah, those are my babies.
So tell us about the fragrance line.
So I'm always trying to look for a new product, and I just had the idea of the crystal fragrances, which is like infusing the energy of the crystals and the energy of the oils that were used to make the fragrances, and also the energy of some flowers. So everything infused, instead of you just using like a fragrance that is just for the smell. Now you can have one that it's also to enhance your energy. You know, it's like a little magic mixed with the fragrance. Yeah, so that was the idea. And still, I am trying to come up with more products, but I want to always have the crystals. Like, I just started a partnership with my friend Lotus. She makes beautiful candles. So she told me, let's infuse the candles with crystals. Each one must have a crystal. It doesn't matter how much you want, whether in your candle, your jewelry, your fragrance, anything. But I just want it to become
tonic.
Exactly, to become part of people's lifestyle. You know.
Just imagine, is that ice now, girl? I got my crystal.
Talking about the incense, they are like tools to cleanse your crystals because they store energy, and this energy needs to be released. You can use incense. You can use sage. You can use the moon, the full moon energy. You can use water, but I go for the incense and for the moon energy because these crystals now they are in form of jewelry, and if you always put it in water with salt, it's gonna damage the material that I use. So when you buy from me, you can get the incense for free. It's 20 sticks, so you're sorted. You can cleanse your jewelry. You can make your house smell good. Your room it's just amazing.
Where can people find your products, the Crystal Way jewelry and the Crystal Way sacred fragrance?
Yeah. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp. You can get my number 081 4011 792. But don't call me too late because it's other business. So that's how you can find me. But you can find me also in the streets sometimes. I'll be there playing my guitar. If you see a girl with the yellow dreadlocks, that's me.
And you know you found her.
Yeah, and then you can ask me about crystals. I'll probably have already some in my pocket ready for you.
Awesome. Well, it was lovely to get to meet you in person. This is the first time we're meeting.
Yeah,
so
and the energy is just vibing.
It is. It really
chill.
is. It's super chill.
Yeah.
Thank you just for coming, for bringing your products, and for making the time to like share your artistry, your creativity, and who you are. And I'm excited for your journey, like where you're gonna go in the future.
Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure.
Awesome.
Well, thank you so much.
Yay! Welcome back to another episode of the Pure Sounds Project, and today I'm excited. Every time. Okay, let's start again. Hey. Tell the people to subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe.
And to follow us on Instagram. I only have 12 followers on the... Awesome. Wow. And the incense obviously is now for, just to... I actually don't know.
Yeah. Are you recording?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.